spreads, totals, props. Lots of ways to win money, but also lots of ways to lose. It's time for some sharp analysis. All sports, all over the globe, all the time. Home of the Guest Bettor jackpot, it's CorBET. Here is your host, Dylan Corbett.
All right, welcome in. This is the Tuesday edition of CorBET. Long extended weekend. I was in STL enjoying myself some Mardi Gras weekend, but we're back to cashing here. Got a new Guest Bettor on. It was really heartbreaking. My God, we had 6 straight days, and then on the final day went down. But that welcomes in Matt Greer. Matt, we went to college together, if I'm not mistaken, at Bradley University. That's where I kind of got into sports betting. I think where we were heading to, the Paradise Casino to when we were 21, finally started gambling. But how did you get into it? And then what are some sports you like to gamble
on? So in college, I didn't really gamble that much. I didn't have very much money, which was probably a good idea anyway. So right. I didn't have any to lose. So my roommate, I live with him now. We're really good friends, obviously, at Bradley. Josh Nelson, I don't know if you're familiar with him. Yeah. Same, friend group fraternity as Drew Hitson, too, who was also on here.
Sure.
So he had a bookie, and so we lived together. So he'd say, hey, I'm putting $20 on this. You want this? We'd lose. I'd pay him. If we won, he'd, pay me back. But once it got legal and everything, I just thought I might as well just get my own FanDuel. So I've been placing small, tiny bets for like a year now, probably.
Sweet. So you're in Illinois, which is obviously legalized now. I see all of you guys sending me these great promos you get to bet on. I'm still, calling up my bookie, but that's awesome. So you got 3 plays for us tonight. This is day 1. Let's see if we can go on a streak.
Yeah. Okay. So, obviously with the NBA, it's been really weird recently with all these guys missing time. So this is obviously assuming that everyone we think is going to play ends up playing.
Right.
I already have these in though. So on FanDuel, I'd use FanDuel. So obviously the odds are going to be a little different, probably not too different, but right. I have DeAndre Ayton over 11.5 rebounds tonight. That's -122.
Okay.
I just thought, Brooklyn doesn't really have that many guys get a lot of rebounds. Yeah. Phoenix is playing really well. There's going to be high scoring. A lot of shots are going to be taken.
Yeah, Ayton can clean the glass, and the Nets they're like one of the worst defensive teams in the history of the NBA, but it helps that they're one of the best offensive teams too currently.
Yeah, I feel like and Ayton is one of those guys that tries rebounds too. I think he get a couple easy offensive lucky putbacks too to help the 11.5. My second play is Karl Anthony. It's another prop. Karl Anthony Towns over 22.5 points. That's at -104. I'm actually a Lakers fan. I love the Lakers more than anything. But their rim defense recently has been brutal. Pretty much every shot Oklahoma City got was a layup last week. Obviously no Davis now.
Yeah.
I like Towns to get at least 23 points. He's just recently come back, but he's playing about 30 minutes every game, so I don't think any kind of minutes restriction should be a problem. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I think the game's going to be closer than it should be. So
right. So 2 plays there. You got Ayton over 11.5. You got the Cat points, as you said, coming back. Yeah, no Anthony Davis. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks. You guys look like one of the best teams again, right? What are your feelings about possibly repeating?
Oh, I think they're really good. They're very much coasting right now, which is frustrating, but I understand it.
Yeah.
I don't see the effort there, which scares me a little bit, except from LeBron. He's tries every single night. I love it. I wish Davis was like that, but
yeah,
I give Davis credit as much as I complain about him. He played awesome in the playoffs. So if he's saving it for the playoffs, then I'm fine with it.
No kidding. All right, final play. We've got the NBA props, and we'll round out your card here.
The final one is a 2-team teaser. I teased Denver to +7. They are at Boston tonight, and Brooklyn to +10.5 at the Suns.
Ooh, I love that. So I've done NFL teasers. I've always thought about it. NBA, is it at like 6 points? You get to push it there.
So this was on FanDuel. I took 5. I added 5 to each of these. I like teasers. I really like them in NFL. I like them in basketball because this year is with the no advantages for home, less advantage for home team and everything. I just don't like the spreads as much. I've been betting a lot of money lines just because I thought, well, they're going to win, but I don't know by how much. But I like Denver getting 7. They look good. Boston looks bad. Brooklyn plus 10.5. I figure, Jesus, they can score enough to stay that close, I would think.
Certainly. Love it. Matt Greer, he's our guest bettor here on Tuesday, the 3-play card. You got the 2-team teaser, Denver and Brooklyn, 5 points up. Cat over 22.5 for his points, and Ayton cleaning the glass tonight. Hey, I'm wearing my son's freaking
there we go.
Pull over
good
there.
luck.
Yeah. Ayton over 11.5. We love it. I'll finish out with my card here. Appreciate your time, Matt.
Cool. Thank you.
It is good to be back. Dylan CorBET finishing out the pod here with you. CorBETs. Again, I think I sent a hazy text to Eddie Cordts the day he left or he lost. It was an incredible run, 6 straight days. The jackpot continues. So you just heard from Matt Greer, did a great job with the 3-play card, threw a teaser in there for you. So he is our new guest bettor, and of course that jackpot's still climbing. It's going to be over $200. So thanks for tuning in with us through the vacation weekend, and I've been killing tennis. I tell you what, my God, I'll get to my record in a second, but first let's start with college hoops. I'm going to go with UConn minus 6.5 here. Surprising team. I used to go to UConn's basketball camp, Jim Calhoun's camp, back when I was living in Connecticut there, growing up as a kid. This is probably, of course, they had the Kevin Ali year where they won Kemba Walker, but it's been quite a while since UConn's actually had a solid year, and it looks like they're starting to turn the corner. I like them minus 6.5 at home against Providence. How about Arkansas? Shout out my guy Andy Stoops, Cole DuPont. This team's dirty, and unfortunately, all my Mizzou guys, they were betting on, the Tigers on Saturday. I went contrarian. Too many people at the bar were on Mizzou. I had to go Arkansas. But I think Arkansas is a really good team. So I like them to keep rolling here. I like a minus 4.5 against Florida, a team that's kind of, trying to make a run at the tournament. Not sure if they're going to get there. I love this Arkansas team. Eric Musselman does a great job. I like the under in the New York Rangers game, New Jersey. That's my lone ice play, under 5.5. We'll get some nice juice there, plus 105. Rangers have been an under machine this year. So it's a low number. I would have loved 6, but I didn't mind the plus 105 juice there. So we'll take under 5.5. Okay. Have you guys been watching the Aussie Open? My God, Djokovic last night, this dude's an animal. Are both favorites going to win? Osaka, Serena tonight. Oh my God, or not tonight, excuse me, but coming up. That's going to be incredible. So so I alluded to this in CorBET's Corner. I randomly threw 15 units on Djokovic because we pulled an all-nighter on Saturday. Cash. My ATP record, 17-5, up 14 units. Correct. My WTA record, 14-7, but down 2 units. So, I mean, I'm picking the right people, but that's what you get when you're betting some juicy some juicy favorites, which is the exact case tonight. Come on. Are you with me? Let's go with the number 1 seed in all of tennis, number 1 ranked women's player, I should say. It's Ashley Barty against a lesser opponent. I like her minus 463. Let's cash that one early at 6:00. I like Jennifer Brady here. I think she's had a great Aussie Open. She's just been mowing her way through some great opponents. I like her here minus 245. I'm seeing a lot of people go the other way here, but I think Brady gets it done tonight. This is going to be the match. Oh my God. Djokovic lost 7-6 in the first set to, Rublev last night, or excuse me, Zverev. Rublev's tonight. Zverev, and then he just cashed 3 straight sets. Boom. Clockwork, Joker, moving on. This one's going to be a great matchup tonight. You guys staying up for it? Well, it's not too bad. It's probably going to be around 10, 11, midnight. These games kind of go late. I like Medvedev tonight, minus 255. I think, speaking of great tournaments, on the men's side, this dude is just crushing it. Djokovic, obviously, is Djokovic, but Medvedev on the other side, I think he's going to get it done against Rublev tonight, minus 255. And then it'll be on to the round of 8. So I'm excited for that. The Aussie Open will conclude on Sunday. We'll see if Matt Greer can get a little streak going on. Again, I'm itching to give away that jackpot. This is CorBETs on a Tuesday. Again, thanks for sticking with us as Winging It will drop a day later. That'll be coming out tomorrow on Wednesday. Probably take its place for CorBET's Corner, and then we'll come back, and Core Trades is going to round us out for the end of the week. I hope you guys had a good Mardi Gras weekend, President's Day. We are back cashing it. I have been talking to a guy who is a wizard, met a guy today, my guy JP, this website. I've pawned it off. I realized how much of a dinosaur I am at the age of 26, that I am still not technologically savvy whatsoever. So this guy showed me the light. He's going to be helping me out this week. A lot of big things coming on the Dylan CorBET Podcast Network here. This is CorBETs. Let's cash.